Big up, guys. Big up, guys. Welcome to this reaction stream. Yeah, reaction. It's a bit of a shit show, really, at home. When I thought we was coming back and should win this easy enough against Leeds, who are below us. Yeah, Leeds are below us, aren't they? I know they've got some decent results lately. Of course, they got that draw with Liverpool, 3-3. And they've beaten Chelsea. Yes, I know. So, yes, they had got some good results. But they're below us. And we should be beating teams like this at home. It was fucking flat. A flat performance. You know, we've had Pancake Day. It's flat as a fucking pancake. It's just well been, you know, Pancake was it Shrove Tuesday or where it'd be Pancake Sunday, Shrove Sunday. It was fucking flat as anything, that performance. Lit up slightly at times by maybe Jordan Henderson, who had a really good performance and scored, of course. I'm glad for him. And first goal for 4 years in the Premier for Jordan Henderson. So I'm happy for him. And doing that tribute to his mate, Diogo Jota. That tribute thing he was doing, you know. So, sadly, he passed away, as we know, with that accident, Diogo Jota. So he was his good mate of his, of course, at Liverpool, great mates. And it was sad. But for him, I'm happy. He turned up. He done some sort of a performance for us. The goalie as well. Thought Kelleher had a pretty good game. A very good game. But as for the rest of the team, or most of them, I don't know what happened. They seem to have gone. They seem to, maybe they're on a Christmas holiday all of a sudden already. Christmas has come really early and they're off. They're on a break because I don't know what's happened to this team. We had two bad, poor performances away. Yes, Arsenal was always going to be tough. We didn't turn up there, but Spurs, absolutely disgraceful performance against them. Lost both of them 2-0. So yeah, at least we didn't lose this one. It's a draw. Yes, a point. But we should be getting more than that against teams like this. This is a fucking win all day long. It's a fucking win! 3 points! This fucking game. Against the team that are below us. And we can't fucking beat them. How bad is it? And, you know, I saw the thing afterwards when they was in the changing rooms, the dressing room. And Keith Andrews talking with them. They were all dejected. And all looking, you know, glum and all that. What's what they fucking should be. It's pathetic. And I even noticed that under Frank as well, when Thomas Frank was there. And yes, you could see, yeah, Tommy Frank, he was getting them up, he was trying to G him up and get excited and get going and everything. Yeah, Andrews isn't quite like that, no. But, you know, at the end of the day, he's trying to G him up, he's trying to boost them and get them to play how they should be playing. And I don't know, is it down to Andrews? Is this all down to Andrews? I'm not totally sure it is. It's when these players as well, when they go over that white line, it's all down to them to put in a performance, to put some pride and passion and do it in front of your own fans and produce. Because we're fucking better than this. We are absolutely better than this, what we're doing at the moment. And be up to you, Harry, by the way. Be up, Steve. Hope you're well, bro. I'm well, but I'm on a fucking rant, mate. I'm on rant mode yet again, man. Big time, bro. because this has fucking knocked me. It's done my fucking head in. Not being able to beat a team like this. 1-1. No. I'm not saying Leeds are a bad team. They're a very good team. They are a good team. No doubt. But I think they're still possibly relegation candidates. Well, certainly Burnley and Wolves for me are going to go down. And we've got Wolves next, by the way. Away. Well, we've got Carabao Cup, of course, but that's, I think, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I've got to do a preview for that, of course, against City. What chance against City, eh? If we can't get up for playing Leeds, what are we going to do against City, eh? And that's away as well. I'm not sure we're going to be in the Carabao Cup much longer. I mean, look at the way City are on fucking form. They're just on fire at the moment, City. And they'll probably play their second string or whatever, and they'll be just as fucking good, wouldn't they? So we ain't got much fucking chance, have we? If we play like this still, we are done. We are absolutely done. And, yes, Wolves next. Yet to get a win in the Premier. It's away as well. What's the betting we're going to be the team they get their first win against? What's the betting? Because I could put a bet on right now. We'll probably win money for that. That we're going to be the team that they beat to get 3 points, their first fucking win in the Premier, and get them 3 fucking points. It's going to be against us, isn't it? I'll bet you fucking anything. Because that's how bad we are right now. We lose to the bottom team. That's fucking how bad we are. We can't even raise our game against bigger teams at the moment. Arsenal, Spurs, we fucking useless. We didn't turn up. We've done a little bit more against Arsenal. But Spurs, I don't think we got to the stadium. Were we actually there? Were we on the pitch? The goalkeeper was. That's about it. No, it's not fucking good enough, guys. It's not fucking good enough. And yeah, I was trying to give this guy some slack, cut him some slack, Keith Andrews, but I can't. I just can't. This is fucking important. We're here. This is supposed to be our 5th season, and why are we down there? Why we shouldn't be struggling like this? And I keep saying we're not relegation fodder. We're not. But I don't know. Sometimes we play like it, and we're fucking better than this. We should be. I'm still struggling to see our identity all along the way that this guy's been manager here this season. I'm still not totally sure what we're about at times, what our identity is. Yes, we got a few goals. Yes, Thiago's been amazing, but what happened to him yesterday? He was nowhere. Looks like he's given up at some stage. And well, yeah, I've got a few goals now. I've got 11 goals or 12 goals this season. That's about enough. I've done my bit, and he's not turning up. He didn't do anything yesterday. Didn't do anything. He was fucking useless. Fucking poor. Yeah, we had Sade out as well, suspended because of picked up, was it 5 yellows? I think, yeah. So he's suspended. So there we go. But you can't really count on Sade much either, because he don't always do it. He's another one that goes, he's lazy, don't always perform. But when he does, he's brilliant. And he's got a great leap. The guy's got fantastic spring. You see the goal yesterday, equaliser, that Calvert-Lewin. Well, yeah, because if he stays fit, he could be a possibility for that. Was it World Cup team squad if he stays fit? Because he has got a great leap on him, and he's got a great head. A great goal that was, a cross and header. And I thought, where's our team? Where's Thiago doing that? He weren't getting nowhere near anything yesterday. It was absolutely shit. And yes, it was probably a better performance than the away games, but not by much. I'd never known us look so flat in a home game. Yet probably the first half against City, we were that poor there. Didn't turn up. But this felt really flat. We felt as flat as a fucking tyre. A flat tyre. We were that bad. And yes, as I say, not as bad as the away games, but it's not great. And now we've got 2 away games on the trot. Carabao Cup, City, and then Wolves away in the Premier. I don't know. What are we going to do? Are we going to turn up? Are we going to do anything? Or just go out tamely, you know? Got Kevin here. Be up to you, Kev. Kev Fleming, of course. Be up, bro. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, Mr. B. Buzzing with my lads beating the Geordies yesterday. Yeah, well done. Brilliant. Nice one. To go it back to them. That thing when they done that, was it the photo and you done that afterwards? They done a photograph, didn't they? Was it, when did you play him last seat? No. I don't know when the last time you played it, and they done something like that, a photo on the pitch, and you go back to them doing that. So nice one, you know. The fuckers got what they deserved, didn't they? Yeah, and because Mr. Visser came on, and I liked it even more that they lost when he came on. He done fuck all. Visser, boo. Yeah. George, deserved win. Hoping Brentford get back to good form soon and don't get dragged into a relegation battle. Well, that's what I hope as well, Kev. I'm fucking hoping that, but I ain't got that much faith and hope at the moment in that you know, not happening. I just don't know. I mean, yes, we didn't lose yesterday. We got back to. But it's a point, and we'll take that point at the end of the day. But really, we should be winning. We should be winning games like that all day long. And there's just something wrong with this lot. They haven't turned up. They've not done enough. And as I say, I'm happy for Jordan Henderson, and I'm sure he was happy for Sunderland as well, where he was born, wasn't it, and played for them, Sunderland. Jordan Henderson, I'm sure he was happy for you lot as well. So, but I don't know. There's just something wrong with us at the moment. I can't put my finger on it. Can we not get up for games? That's what I want to know. What is the actual issue? I really want to know. Because I can't seem to find the answer at the moment. So I'm just doing all this I've got all this Christmas stuff, you know, around the site. That's not really that. Trying to get so I've got these overlays things, and I'm trying these out, seeing what these look like. You get all these on StreamYard. Let's try that one. The dancing skeleton there. Yeah, having a little bit of fun with all this. Because, yeah, got to have some laugh at the moment. Got to have something to make me laugh and make me happier. Because this is just fucking annoying. It is so annoying that, you know, we cannot beat this team, you know. They're a good team, and I will keep saying that. They're a decent team. But are they that great? Are they that good that we can't beat them? We're only drawing at home to Leeds United, a team that has not long come up. They came up last season and looked like one of those that probably go straight back down. But then again, they did play well. I think they probably played better than us, to be honest, and that's not hard. They produce some of the better football at times. At times we show flashes of good stuff, really good play, but not enough. Not enough. And when we scored that goal, I thought we was going to hopefully go on and get more. But then I think Andrews was trying to sharp shot when we got that goal and try and keep it at 1-0. Well, we're not good enough for that. We cannot hang on to Leeds, as we keep saying. I keep saying this enough times. It's no good trying to let us look after a dog because we can't look after the lead. The leads slip, they go. Can't look after a lead, so it's no good having a dog because we're that bad. 1-0, we should go for more. Go for the kill. Be ruthless. I mean, because to be honest, we didn't probably deserve to be winning. Let's be honest. I thought a lot of the time Leeds were the better team. Unfortunately. But anyway, let's get into the reaction. Because I'm not happy with it again, really. Yeah. So, Brentford 1, Leeds United 1. Henderson scores first Bees goal in home draw. Yeah, first goal for 4 years in the Premier. Jordan Henderson's first Brentford goal cancelled out by Dominic Calvert-Lewin as Bees held to a 1-1 draw at GTEC Community Stadium by Leeds United in the Premier League on Sunday afternoon. Keith Andrews, we didn't hit the heights in terms of what we have done. Exactly. Totally agree. And I'm going to try and see if I can find that bit with the when they're in the changing room. They showed it on Sky. Whether I'm allowed to show that, I'm not totally sure. But I really want to get this up because how dejected and pissed off they were. But they should have brought that out, and that performance didn't show it enough. They didn't produce that in that performance at all. So I'm just wondering why. Let's just see if I hold on a minute, guys. I just want to see if I can find that. Where is it now? So, all right, guys, I'll be there soon. I'll be back soon. I'm just looking for this. That's all. And then maybe I can show an image of it. Probably I can't show the video. Yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, I've got it there. Whether I'm see, I just don't think I can show this. Let's see. I think there'll be this photo. I don't know, this probably is copyrighted, so really, I probably can't show it. Whether they allow me to do this, I'll try and see if I can do this quickly. Right, I'll try and see if I can do this quickly, guys. Yeah, the screen ain't even come up. Hold on a minute. Right, I'm just going to get this one. I'm hoping I'm allowed to do this. We're just showing them not the video going. Let's see if I can get away with it. I'm hoping. That was it there. Look how pissed off and dejected they are. Look at it. And that's how they should have given the performance like that. They were fucked off and pissed off. But why didn't they perform? You know, you feel like if they're feeling like that, why didn't they give it in that fucking performance? And you see Keith Andrews, I would be fucking annoyed. I'd be fucking blasting them. I'd be, he was calm and good, yeah. Maybe he was telling them stuff where they didn't really have the sound up. They couldn't have the sound on in there. But, you know, I would have fucking blasted the pricks, you know, because it weren't good enough. You see them, look at them. Their faces, their heads are down. They're dejected. They're fucked off. And so they should be. That's a pathetic performance. Absolutely terrible. Not as bad as the Spurs one, but it's almost like that. You know, we're back at home in front of our fans and we're not performing for them. It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And yeah, I wouldn't let them have their wages. I would fuck their wages. They can piss off because they ain't good enough. You know, in front of our fans, paid all that money to come and see this. You know, I feel for them. I'll give them a fucking refund. I really would. Because they can't be doing this sort of shit in front of our own fans. It's not good enough. And if I was there, I'd throw that ticket back. I'd throw the fucking ticket back at them. I'd say, give them my fucking money back. Because we've got to do better than this. We've got to perform better than this. If we do this against City, we're fucked. And even against Wolves. Because they'll be fucking desperate for a win. They don't want a game in the Premier. They could be rubbing their fucking hands when they see us coming. Little friendly old Brentford to give them a win. 3 points. No, I'm not having it. I'm not fucking having it. I hope that wasn't copyrighted. I just hope it was fine. But I had to show that. Because I'm just, you know, that was how they felt afterwards. But they didn't do it in the game. It's all right feeling pissed off and fucked off, dejected after the game. But you've got to do it in the game before, then you won't get to that stage. You don't get that look and feeling. They didn't do enough. Anyway, I'm hoping that was fine because if I'm copyrighted, and that was, I didn't show the actual video. It was, but it wasn't the actual video. I paused it. Hopefully that was okay, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, guys. because I just had to show that and show you what they looked like. They were totally dejected. And so they should be. So they fucking should be. Anyway, right, let's get into this anyway. Yeah. Brentford were held to a 1-1 draw by Leeds United in the Premier League on Sunday afternoon. Jordan Henderson's first goal for the club was cancelled out by Dominic Calvert-Lewin as the points were shared at GTEC Community Stadium. Keith Andrews made 4 changes to the side that lost at Tottenham Hotspur 8 days earlier. Aaron Hickey back at left back again. Why? I still don't get that. Why is he there? He's not a left back. Rico Henry. Fucking Rico Henry. Who came on and set up the fucking goal with his pace and going down the wing. Fucking Keith Andrews, are you a dummy or what? That guy should be playing from the fucking start. He's a proper left back. And he's got pace. Yes, we know he's been out for a while. He had a bad injury. Been out for almost, a season or 2, nearly. But you still got to fucking play him because he's our best left back. While he's fit and doing things, fucking play him. It's not rocket science. I mean, is it just you being stubborn? Is it stubborn? You being a Mr. Stubborn, Keith? Because all day long, Rico Henry should be playing. Fucking all day long. He came on and set up that goal. He came on and done that. And yet can't play from the start. It's mad. Vitaly Janelt didn't do a lot either. Let's be honest. Matthias Jensen, well, glimpses, but not enough. Keane Lewis Potter done okay. I thought he was okay. I mean, he had a good shot in the first half that was on target and probably could have scored. Yeah. They all came into the starting 11 with Christopher Ayer, Yehoy Yarmouk and Mikael Damsgaard. Well, that was a shock as well, Damsgaard being on the bench. Staying on the bench and Kevin Sharner missing out through suspension, yes, but why was Damsgaard not on from the start? What was the issue there? Who knows? I wish I knew. But anyway, saying that he came on and didn't do a lot anyway. So Leeds had the first opportunity after 9 minutes. Calvert-Lewin raced onto a pass in behind Sepp Vandenberg before playing the ball across the face of goal. But it was out of the reach of strike partner Noah Okafor. Craven Kelleher was called into action midway through a quiet first half at the GTEC. Janelt intercepted a pass 35 yards out and inadvertently played Okafor through on goal. Nathan Collins recovered well to force the effort to be taken from a tight angle, and his Republic of Ireland teammate made himself big to block the shot with his body before collecting the loose ball. Well, I'm not so sure they were that great, Collins and Vandenberg. I don't think they were that special. Didn't do enough. They looked poor at times, clearances and whatever. They looked poor at the back. They really did. The defence was abysmal at times. Absolutely abysmal. Okafor continued to look lively for Leeds. A few minutes later, he worked his way to the byline. And under pressure from Collins and Janelt, drilled a low cross, which Kelleher diverted away from goal with an outstretched leg. I mean, you look at this and they're making them sound better than they actually are. I know this is biased because it is Bees, this is Brentford, and we don't want to slag our players off, do we? Well, you don't, but I do, because they were poor at times, absolutely poor. But I'm being honest. which a lot of people on here can't be. They can't do that. Shortly afterwards, Brentford thought they had been awarded a golden opportunity to open the scoring at the other end. Yeah, it could have been a penalty. They'd given the penalty, but of course, Ratara was offside. Scoring at the other end, Jensen sent in a teasing left-footed cross for Dango Ratara. It was then bundled over by Gabriel Goodmanson, who probably should have been booked a lot of the time, but got away with it after what he was doing. It was a shit ref, absolutely useless fucking ref. Was it Jonathan Brooks, I think? Fucking terrible ref. Over by Gabriel Goodmanson at the back post. Yeah, referee John Brooks, there we go. Initially awarded a penalty, but the decision was overturned by VAR due to the Burkina Faso international being in offside position, which is poor from him to do that. If he hadn't been in an offside position, we would have had the penalty. We would have had it. Where we deserved it, yeah, but we would have had that and possibly gone 1-0 up. And then it might have been different. We may have just took it on more and went for Leeds more, you know. But no, it was offside. And then, because we would have been 1-0 up probably at half-time, come out and really gone after Leeds. But as it was, it was more of Leeds going at us. There were chances at both ends late in the first half. First, Lewis Potter saw a left-footed strike from inside the area, denied by Lucas Perry, before a minute later, Okafor blasted a volley over the bar after Calvert-Lewin's cross had been headed back into the 6-yard box by Ao Tanaka. And this is all the action here. Vandenberg, I thought, was poor, really. I really do. Probably with poor clearance as usual there. Coyote at times I thought was amazing going forward, and his long throws were great, but nobody on the end of them. Where were they? They always seem to be hiding. You know, great, amazing long throws into the fucking area, and none of our players get to them. None of them are there to do anything with it. It's shocking. Yeah, there we go. Decision, no penalty, offside. Dango Ouattara, unfortunately. And Lewis Potter with a good shot, but a lot of power, but straight at the keeper, unfortunately. That was Hickey there. He's not a left back, so why is he at left back? Just don't get it. Matthias Jensen, who at times done some good stuff, but not enough. I think that was the goal. Jordan Henderson put us 1-0 up. Probably actually going to hit the post and deflected in from off the Leeds player, or put a foot out and it went in off of him. So possibly weren't actually his goal, but they give it to him. And I'm glad in a way they did, because he probably deserved it. Was one of the better players, and that weren't difficult. And also that for that tribute he done to Diogo Jota. There we go. There it is. His tribute there to Diogo Jota. Brilliant. That was class at least. It's sad, obviously, the young man that we all know died in that accident. Great mates with Jordan Henderson, as we know. They were best buddies. But yeah, that was good. I like that. And Ouattara there with a couple of Leeds players. Yeah. Andrews introduced Damsgaard and Rico Henry from the bench with just over an hour played. And less than 10 minutes later, the two substitutes combined as Brentford broke the deadlock. Damsgaard split the Leeds defence with a delightful pass to Henry. It was a great ball from Damsgaard. That's why he needs to be playing for that kind of passing. Who fired a low ball towards the 6-yard box. Xhaka Biol could only get a toe on the ball, and Henderson was in the right place to side foot home a first Premier League goal since December 2021. Before paying tribute to his former Liverpool teammate, the late Diogo Jota, with his celebration. Kelleher made an impressive save to maintain Brentford's lead less than 5 minutes later, after Ethan Ampadu's long throw had been half cleared by Vandenberg. A combination of Okafor and Brendan Aronson sent a half volley towards the top corner. The Bees' number one got up well to claw it away from goal, which it was a good save. As I say, I think he had a good game as well, Kelleher. He's starting to impress a bit more in goal, I think, with what he's doing. I mean, let's put it this way: he's always going to be better than Flecken, but that's not hard. But I think he's quality. Ouattara won the latest battle against Goodmanson to create the West Londoners' next chance, but after skipping past the Swedish fullback and driving into the box, there wasn't enough on his pass to Jensen, and Leeds cleared. The visitors levelled the scores on 82 minutes, deservedly so, I think. Ampadu passed the ball out to Wilfred Gnonto. Come on, always quality, that young man. Good young player, little player. On the right wing, and he delivered a looping cross to the back post for Calvert-Lewin to glance into the far corner of Kelleher's goal. Great goal, header, got to be said. That's great centre forward play. That's what a striker's all about. Hang time from him, amazing, and the header. Thiago didn't do nothing like that at the other end. Nothing. Didn't get to nothing. Leeds almost turned the game on its head a few minutes later, but Ampadu's drilled effort on 25 yards fell just wide of the bottom corner. Brentford had the final opportunity in stoppage time, but after Damsgaard's attempted through ball for Thiago had been cleared to the edge of the area, Ouattara's shot flew over. Right, the lineups, the teams. Brentford 4-3-3, Kelleher, Coyote, Collins, Vandenberg. Hickey shouldn't be at left back. Henry came on for him in the 61st. Should have been playing from the start. Henderson, Janelt, Yarmulke came on for him in the 80th. Jensen, Ayer came on for him in the 81st. Ouattara, Thiago, Lewis Potter, Damsgaard came on for him in the 61st. The subs, Valdemarson, Pinnock, Onyeka, Donovan and Pert Harris. Leeds team lineup. 5-3-2, Perry, Bogle, Struijk, Rodon, Biol. Gnonto came on for him in the 73rd. Goodmanson, Justin came on for him in the 89th. Tanaka, Aronson came on for him in the 73rd. Ampadu, Stack, Calvert-Lewin, Okafor, Harrison came on for him in the 92nd. Subs, Darlow, Pirro, Bonnell, Byram and Gruev. Attendance at the GTEC 17,159. Andrews, we didn't hit the heights today. Exactly. Brentford head coach Keith Andrews has commented on what was a frustrating game, but one that ended in what was probably a fair result. Yeah, I definitely don't disagree with that. It was always going to be a difficult game, he said. We were facing a team that came up, respected the league in terms of how they recruited, physically and athletically. The results they had in recent weeks against Chelsea and Liverpool. Yes. Yeah, of course you have to respect them. Of course you do. But they were still below us. They're still below us. So really, so what? And yes, they beat Chelsea and they drew Liverpool. Fair enough. But if we're at our best, we beat this team. We fucking beat them. We faced them at a time when they were probably at the peak of their season. And we didn't hit the heights in terms of what we have done, particularly at home. It's frustrating in certain ways, but equally it's a point that's probably a fair result and we move on. Henderson on first goal and Jota tribute. Jordan Henderson reflected after scoring his first Brentford goal in Sunday's 1-1 draw against Leeds United. We always knew it was going to be a difficult game, said the England international midfielder. Leeds are a good side who have had some really, really good results of late. So we knew they'd come and make it a difficult game, which they did. Their formation is quite hard to break down, but I think once we got our nose in front, we were disappointed not to win the game and keep a clean sheet. On dedicating his goal to the late Diogo Jota, Henderson added, I don't score many goals. It was his birthday recently, yes, of course, sadly, it was his birthday. He's someone that we'll never forget, and I felt that once I did score, I was always going to dedicate it to him. Exactly. I'm glad. That's a great thing to do, classy, and brilliant from the man, from Jordan Henderson. Superb. But anyway, we have to get to the player ratings. We have to do that now. And well, Craven Keller, yes, had a good game. He had a good game, to be honest. He made some really good saves at times. Was very good in goal. So I'll give him that. And I think, well, Leeds were threatening it most of the time, but they couldn't finish, which was a good thing. If they'd really had somebody clinical up front, we probably could have lost the way it was going. But saying that, I thought Kelleher had a great game. So I'm going to give him an 8. An 8. An 8 for Kelleher. Close to man of the match, actually, as well. But not quite. Anyway, an 8 for Kelleher. Could have had a clean sheet and probably should have done. But there we go. If we were that good at the back, I mean, the defence was absolutely pathetic, I thought. The clearances, laying off them all the time. What's all that about? I don't get it. Letting them play. Why? Why'd you do that? Any team would do well and play well if you lay off them. And that's what we've done too much. We've done that again. As per fucking usual, we're doing that. It's not good enough. Michael Chiodi. I thought he was actually good. He was good. Very good in this game. He rarely is that pathetic or shit. I think at times, well, maybe against Spurs, he didn't do enough. Yeah, he was pretty poor there, I've got to admit. But here, I thought he was great. I mean, them long throws, if anyone had got on the end of them, anyone had actually got there and looked to do anything with them, Thiago especially, or anyone else, no. So what was the point? It was fantastic throws. So for that alone, I think going forward at times, looking good, driving forward, and pretty decent at the back. I'll give him an 8. It's vast improvement on the last game. He was great in this one, but let's get to let's move on to right back to left back now. Aaron Hickey. No. Why is he a left back? Why is he a left back? No. No, fucking no. Andrews. He's not a fucking left back. We got Rico Henry. For fuck's sake. Playing. I mean, yeah, Hickey didn't do too badly. Yeah, he was all right. He was fairly good. I mean, I can't say he was terrible, but he certainly ain't a left back. But for most of the stuff I think he done, I'd say I'll give him a 7 still. But he definitely ain't a left back. He can't be keep playing him there. And Andrews has just been fucking stubborn as old fucking arseholes about all this. It's just terrible. You got Rico Henry playing. If he gets injured again, he gets injured. There ain't a lot we can do. But he's our best fucking left back. And it proved it. He proved it when he came on. And set up that goal as well. Sorry, I don't get it. I really don't understand. Right, and let's get to the centre-backs now. And Nathan Collins. No, I don't know what's happened with him. This is our captain, but they don't look great. I don't know what's going wrong with this guy. Is it the attention people are, the clubs are after him? Has it turned his head a bit? Because he's not putting it all in for us, I don't think. I don't think he's done enough for us lately. Clearances are poor. He's sitting back. He's letting players come on to us, the opposition. I really don't get it. Don't get it. Apologies there, guys. I had a call, but anyway, yeah, I don't know what's happened with him. He just don't look the same player. He don't look great. What am I going to give him? About 4, I suppose. I mean, it's been an improvement on his recent other games. But 4, 5, I'll give him a 5, but I still don't think he was great. No, I'm not. I'm going to give him a 4. He just weren't good enough. And Vandenberg, I think it's just as well Kelleher was up for it, was playing well, because with these two, him and Vandenberg were both useless. They were shit. The clearances, absolutely disgusting, terrible clearances. Keeping the pressure on us, giving it back to Leeds all the time. No, it wasn't good enough. And I'm going to give this guy a 4 as well. They're both poor. Poor. Absolutely poor. They look like they don't know how to defend. They've never defended before in their lives. It was shit. Absolutely pathetic. So, no. Only a 4. And so we'll go to the sub, because Rico Henry came on, and I thought he was brilliant. I really do. And he got us the goal, put us in the lead with that cross that got to Henderson. Low cross, brilliant. So for me, I'm going to give him an 8, Came on the sub and he gets an 8. He set up the goal. So, yeah. Again, not quite man of the match, but why he ain't on from the start, I really ain't got a fucking Scooby, guys. I really haven't. Right, and now let's go to, because he was obviously one of the subs, but let's go to, of course we had another player Christopher Ayer came on as a sub as well. I don't know. I still don't know with this guy. I just don't know what to make of him. What did he do? Yeah. He came on to defend, I guess. We were trying to keep it at 1-0, but why we just weren't going for more? Trying to shut up shop, and we can't do that. But Ayer came on. I'll give him an average 5. Yeah, 5. Right, let's go to now the midfield. And let's start with Janelt. Occasionally done things. I don't think he was totally outstanding. And of course, he's going to be possibly on his way out the club. But he was okay. I'll give him a 6. I don't think he was terrible, but I don't think he was outstanding either. So a 6. Yeah, and let's go now to let's go to the man of the match for me. That's Jordan Henderson. Yeah, man of the match. In a poor game with a lot of fairly poor performances, he really stood out for us. I'm going to give him a 9. Jordan Henderson. For scoring that goal as well and sort of trying to do things for us, passes and crossing and that. When we didn't have Damsgaard on the pitch, he was the one that was trying to make things happen. And a lot of the time he'd done some really good balls and great balls in and to the area at times. So for me, he was man of the match, 9. And getting that goal and the tribute to Jota, that's class. That's what you should do. And he was brilliant, Jordan Henderson. So 9. A man of the match. Anyway, let's go to now Matthias Jensen. Had glimpses of good things, where he was doing some really good things. Glimpses, but not enough. I was clamouring for this guy to start not long ago in these games. And when he did actually start at times, well, in their away games, especially against, I think it was Spurs or even Arsenal, I don't think he performed that great. Here, though, I thought he was not bad. I thought he'd done some decent things, so I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. Right. So let's go to another. The two. Well, not him because he can't play. He's out injured, as we all know, ACL, Mihambo. Yarmouk came on, of course. Done okay. In the midfield, sort of shored it up a bit. I mean, obviously still couldn't stop him equalising. I'll give him a 6. I thought he was okay when he come on. I'll give him a 6. Right. Now, Damsgaard. He come on, I don't think he done a lot. He was not as outstanding as I thought he'd be coming on and really get into the game, really get us really going, buzzing at time. I mean, there was times when he did get the ball in, edge of the area and he ended up passing instead of shooting. And I thought, just shoot. Why can't you shoot? It's better to have a shot than do that pass. It's not going to come to anything. But saying that, he done that great pass to Henry, who crossed it for Henderson to get the goal for us. So for that alone, he gets a 7, at least a 7. But he didn't produce what he should do when coming on. But then why he wasn't on from the start, I really don't get it. But still, he gets a 7. Right, and let's get to who else did we have coming on? Anyone else? No, that was it from the midfield. So let's get to the strikers. And Keane Lewis-Potter, I thought was okay. I thought he had a decent game and had a good shot in the first half that was well saved. It's a bit straight at him, but it was good effort, I suppose. At least it made the goalie do something. And I thought he was good. He's decent at times. I thought 7 for me. 7. Yeah, 7 for Lewis-Potter. Doesn't play enough now. Not really favoured by Andrews for some reason. But I thought he showed glimpses of what he can do. Maybe he should get more games. He probably will play in the Carabao Cup. Probably him and maybe Donovan will play. Possibly Reece Nelson and all that as well. But I thought he was decent in this. So 7. Right. So let's go now to let's go to Dango Ouattara, who at times looked good, and he got through. He looked, attacking. He's quick and he's direct, but not always done a great final ball or final delivery finish or whatever. So I thought he was okay though. He looked dangerous at times. I'll give him a 7. Not at his very best, but I'll give him a 7. And let's go to Thiago. What can I say, guys? He was really disappointing. He weren't good in this game. He wasn't. For a guy that got player of the month last month as well, got 11 goals, 12 goals altogether for us this season. He decided not to turn up for this one. I don't know where he was. He was missing. I couldn't see him. Anyone see him on the pitch? I couldn't. Absolutely poor. That's all I can say. He was absolutely shit. He could have been hooked, let's be honest, in this game. So, not great. So, I'm afraid I'm going to give him a very low mark. I'm going to have to give him a 2. I just don't think he was good. He didn't do anything. Where was he? He was absolutely invisible. I'm sorry. And what he has done has been amazing this season. Got, 11 goals or, 12 goals altogether. So, and he has been amazing at times, but I'm not going to big him up if he does nothing. If he's been shit. How can I do that? I've got some more comments here. I don't know who this is. Irish Pit Terrier. I don't know. And what are those emoticons? Not sure. But anyway. Right. But thanks for being in the live chat anyway, whoever you are. Yeah, be up to you, Warren, buddy. Hope you're well, bro. Hi, Steve. I'm sorry I'm late. I've just finished my massive rant fest about the World Cup draw and the World Cup in general. Yeah, well, that's another shit show, isn't it? And all the prices, they're fucking disgusting, those prices for those tickets as well. They can stick that up their fucking arse as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Scooby, yeah. That's Scooby D2. Be up to you. I'm a Leeds fan. Should we have had a penalty? Well, we should have had one as well, let's be honest. It was only because he was offside we didn't get it. Yeah, you possibly could have had one, but you didn't. You didn't. I mean, you probably should have won the game, actually. But we were pretty lucky to get the point. We weren't at our best, that's for sure. So flat at home, it was not good. And now it's got two big away games. Well, City in the Carabao Cup. If we fuck that up, we choke that. Well, that's gone. The Carabao Cup against a great team like City, and then we got Wolves, the bottom team. If we lose to them, how fucking embarrassing would that be? Trying to get their first win of the season, it could come against us. Fuck that. To be honest, I think your bloke dived. That would have been super soft for me. Well, I don't know. It was contact. He was holding him a bit. He was pulling him. Let's be honest, a lot have been given for less than that, even. So, there have been really soft ones, true. But then again, he was offside, so it don't fucking matter. That's immaterial, isn't it? And I think it was stupid of Ratara to go offside. But then they were a bit dozy, our lot. A bit dopey, let's be honest, yesterday. Let's hope they wake up, I think, with Man City and Wolves on the horizon. Because I really don't want to be losing to Wolves. I don't want them to be us to be their first victims, to be losing against them. And at the moment, that could be likely the way we're going. And if we lose to City as well, we're out the Carabao Cup, and that's something I think we could win. But the way we're playing, we don't deserve to. We really don't deserve to. But yeah, Thiago, I'm only giving him a 2. That's all he gets, is a 2. Right, and other subs. Who else came on? Anyone else? Donovan still can't get a game for some reason. Shardy was off suspended, of course. Yeah, that was about it. So yeah, not our best again. Flat at home. And why was it like that? I don't get it. Yeah, that's disgusting. But we got to pick ourselves up and go again. I really thought this would be a win. I thought 3 points all the way. But if you flip that on its head, we've still only lost one game at home, and that was against City. So, in a way, that's not bad. And it's a point. We didn't lose again. It would have been worse if we lost again. But a point is something. We're up to 20 points. So, win against Wolves, 23. So, that's not too bad. I keep thinking we're sort of mid-table, possibly 13th, 14th team. At least that. We're not a top 10 team, no way. We're not top 10. And this proves it. But I feel, we're better than where we are, probably. So, I don't know. I'm giving my honest opinion. I just don't think we've done enough lately. And Keith Andrews ain't earned his money. No way. But as I say, we're going to move on, and we have got Man City next, and of course, I believe that is Wednesday, and I've got to do obviously the preview summit. I think will be probably tomorrow, unless I do one later. If I feel like doing one later, we'll see. But it will probably be tomorrow now. With the game being Wednesday, yeah. So I've got to somehow do that. Try and get City fan. I know a City fan I could get on. So yeah, that's what I'll see if he can come on and discuss that. There we go. Man City away at the Etihad, and this Wednesday. So we've got to pick ourselves up for that and do better there. And then Wolves, of course, Saturday the 20th, this Saturday, of course. So we don't want to be victims of the Wolves, do we? We don't want them howling and clawing at us and ripping us apart and getting in their first 3 points, the first win. No, we really don't want that. And then, of course, Bournemouth. That lovely smashing team, Bournemouth. I love them so much. And the G-Tech. And we are their bogey team. We generally always beat them, which I'm happy with, to be honest. But I'm not so sure. And they're dived on foot. Their form has dipped, nose-dived. Of course, they're playing tonight against Man United. So they might get back on track, you would think, with a win there. Yeah, so we got them on the 27th. And of course, Spurs again. Thomas Frank coming back to the G-Tech on Thursday, the 1st of January, New Year's Day, of course. So, could be interesting. Hopefully, he won't get as warm a reception this time because we'll hopefully beat them. We'll get our revenge against them after beating us the other day, you know. Yeah. Yeah, are we still doing that cricket stream at 6? Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's still happening. Still going ahead. I might be on another rant there, actually, to be honest, but got a lot to talk about, of course. With that one, our cherry picking time, mate. Yeah, cherry picking time, yeah. Hopefully. Love it if we could beat them again. They're so-called experts saying we're going down, we're in relegation. Before the season even kicked off, before the ball was kicked. So, yeah, I'd love that, to beat them again. Chicken in the basket. Exactly. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. Not really been happy again with this, really. Who's this? Jonathan Marsden, 6206. Had a nightmare last night about that frightening atmosphere. Are you a Bees fan, mate? Are you a Bees fan? Or Leeds? Let me know. It's good to have you in here anyway, buddy. That's great. Either way, brilliant. Yeah, frightening atmosphere. Yeah, shocking, really. But yeah, so Anyway, guys, I'm going to be bouncing. As I say, I am doing a cricket stream later if anyone's into all that on the buzz. The state of the English game, how shit we are in the Ashes and how bad we are, the ECB, and the state of it at the moment. Big debate show. I'm on there with obviously Warren there, Warren's Team Talk. Go and check his channel out. Brilliant channel at Warren's Team Talk. And of course, also Hanno from Hanno Coach's Corner. Brilliant channel as well. So please check that one out. That stream later on, 6 o'clock. It should be great. And please follow me on the Insta, Mr. B for Life 182, and subscribe to Mr. B High Football Chat. And smash those likes up, guys, please. And please sub if you're new. I think I'm still 4 away from 200. I don't know how much I've got at the moment, but I'll check it out in a little while. Those subs, I want to get to 200. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. I'm just going to bounce. So for now, until later, I'm out of here. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. Bye.